Questions for Tate?
All right.
Tate, can you talk about the performance tonight?
It was a good performance. We learned a lot from this game. There were some things in the beginning of the game we were lacking, and we came in at halftime and Ken talked to us as well as all the team talking to each other, and we fixed them. We made sure that we settled down, played our game, don't play to the level of the team that we're playing. And I felt we just possessed the ball, and that kept our legs and got them more tired, and we found the openings, and we finished our chances, which was the difference of the game.
You scored 0 goals in the first, or the team scored 0 goals in the first, and then 4 in the second. What exactly did Coach Lolla say to you in the halftime meeting?
Ken told us from what he was watching from the film. He said it's just too slow. We're taking too many touches. The ball needs to be just moving around a little bit more. People were just being a little bit too selfish, like me included. We were taking too many touches. And then all the guys basically we knew. Hey, we have to keep the ball. We have to swing it around. We have to get them tired. And we have to make sure that, we're less defending and more attacking. And that's what we did, and we found the spaces. And then what I said, we finished our chances.
Scoring 4 goals is probably a good offensive performance, but can you talk a little about the defense getting the shutout tonight?
Oh, it was huge. Everyone was working very hard. Even at times, guys were tired from even getting back, so we had to make the subs. But all the guys that came in, they were putting in the work defensively as well. And everyone buys into that, and that's one of the reasons why we've gotten 4 shutouts this season. And Jay came out big, made some good saves, set pieces. We gave a little bit up. We gave too many in the first half, and in the second half, I think we gave up a little, but we work on them, and that's something that we have a strength on. And so I felt like when we had the set pieces defensively, we were clearing those out, and just all around we had a good collective unit defensively tonight.
Is it that marks this win makes it 3 straight wins now? How do you carry this momentum going into next week?
Just focus on next game. Can't think about the past. Can't think about the future. All we have is our upcoming games. So we just have to focus on that and be ready for it.
And can you take us to the 2 goals you scored tonight?
Say that again?
Can you take us to the 2 goals you scored tonight?
We had a great build-up play from the beginning of the game. We had it probably right what Ken said. He said, we're going to swing it around. We're going to get them tired, and then that's going to open up the spaces on the opposite side. And everyone was bought into that, and we did that. We kept the ball moving, and then they didn't, slide over. Adam had a great turn and played a perfect ball, and I just, brought it down, hit it, and went in. It was good.
Awesome.
All good?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tate, you're a hero.
All right, Cherif, that's 2 goals in 2 games. What adjustments have you been making to score like this?
I can't tell much. Just getting helped by the coach a lot these past days. Getting yelled at, but telling me good things, good advices. Because I don't know, when he doesn't talk, that's when I worry a lot. But when he talks, that means that he cares about what I'm doing right now. I'll just keep going.
Okay.
The first half was relatively quiet. What adjustments did the team make going into the second half?
As the coach said, and Tate, we're taking too many touches, and we had to make the game faster and settle the game down, and trying to make everything easier with us and playing between the spaces, and that allows us to get more chances.
Last year you had to rely on Mo to get most of the goals. This year you have a much more variety of players contributing onto the goal. How difficult does that make the opponents to prepare for you?
It's not just about me. It's about everyone. And I think the more we play collective, the better we'll get in the season. And I think everyone is doing really well right now. Adam, Mo, Tate, and especially the midfielders, and the guys from the back. It's a collective thing. Everyone is doing his work, and the training session have been good, and we just have to keep going and focus on the present.
It's 3 wins in a row now. You have USF on Tuesday. Do you celebrate a little bit, or is it back to work again?
No time to celebrate. We just have to go because it's just the beginning. We didn't do anything yet. We just have to keep going.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Okay. Questions for Coach?
Coach, can you just take us through your team's performance, what you thought about it?
I heard the back end of Tate's interview and answering the questions, and we were sluggish in the first half, a little bit sloppy in our play, taking too many touches, did not move the ball side to side to have a chance to open them up, and gave them ball back way too cheaply at times. I thought in the second half, immediately, once we started swinging it side to side, we opened them up, got a quick goal because of it, and you could see as the half went on, The more we did it, the more space we had to play. So we were lacking a little bit of that discipline in the first half and some quality in the second half. I thought it was exactly what we had hoped to see from the beginning, and we got some really good goals out of it.
Scoring 4 goals is something that a lot of people will look at, but I think you would focus more on the shutout now.
I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, that, when we begin the season, one of the things we talk about is our goal against average. And to this point, it's been too high. We've conceded way too many goals. So to get 2 shutouts back to back is massive. And we're moving in the right direction with that. We do believe that we have enough guys that we're going to get goals and create opportunities. What's critically important is that we limit opportunities. And I thought the guys did a great job tonight.
Cherif scored his 2nd goal in 2 games. How much of a boost is that to the bench to have that kind of scoring option?
That's great. Yeah, that's great. He's been working hard in training, and it hasn't been easy for him. That early on in the season, he's had some struggle. He's just trying to find his way and his rhythm. And yet, the wonderful part about that is he hasn't played at his best, and he's scoring goals. So I think when he finds the rhythm and he gains some confidence, he's going to be a handful, the rest of the year.
A lot of your top performers have made big contributions tonight. Tate, Adam, Cherif. Is this team in full rhythm now?
No, I don't think so. The first half was a sign of that. That we put 2 halves like that together. I would say, we're moving there. We're pretty close. But as I said prior to this game, what's important for us is to put a full 90 together, and we're getting closer to doing that. This was one of those games after 2 days rest. It was a little bit sloppy early. We found our way, but I think also the second half was a little bit of a product of them traveling and playing an overtime game, and they were knackered, at the end of the game.
Joey and Cody, they're not the 2 biggest center backs you would see on the team, but can you just talk about them and how effective they are, how the 2 complement each other?
They're 2 of the most reliable and mentally toughest guys that I've known, that we've coached here. They're warriors, and they just battle. They do what needs to be done, and I hold both of them in very high regard because they've been consistently really good.
This win makes it 3 in a row now. How confident are you that this streak can continue to the end of the season?
Well, like Cherif was saying, we got a ways to go. That there's a long journey ahead of us. We're about halfway through the regular season now, and I think we're finding that there's a lot of potential here, but there's a ways to go. So the momentum is good, but it's we often say momentum is like a pool mistress. If you're not paying attention, it will turn on you really quick. So we got to stay focused and tuned in.
You're going to the bench a lot more this season. A lot of the freshman games, seeing more of the field now. Have they become settled into your system? Do you rely on them?
Yeah, I think everybody, not just the guys coming off the bench, but we're playing in a little bit different shape this year, and with that, have different roles at times, and I think all of them are getting used to it, and especially the freshmen.
Very good?
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.